Hey, this is Jessica, the other half of the Miller Park Minute. I'm the half that will tell you exactly what I think and how I feel about what's going on. So here goes. First of all, last year at the trade deadline, all of us sat in the same exact position we're sitting right now, hoping and praying something big happens and Stearns does something, and we were so excited because of where we were at as far as in the NL Central, and we could do this, we could take the Central. And the trade deadline came and passed, and what did we have? Nothing. We got a few little deals here and there, nothing major. We had a good team. We did. We had a good team. Actually, they carried their weight quite far. But then they all got arrogant and cocky and kind of a little bit above themselves when they started seeing themselves on MLB Network being talked about, and and all these different things were happening to these guys, these young guys that they've never experienced. So that taste of fame kind of hit them hard, and the heads kind of got a little bit bigger. Well, with that, the season started getting worse. And by that Saturday, the day before the last day of the season, when we could have made it to that wild card game, we bent over and gave it to the Cardinals because it looked like they almost intentionally blew it. I highly doubt that's the case, but that's basically what I want to tell myself, that they weren't really that stupid and just blew that game. So here we are sitting at the winter meetings now. They have come and gone, and I've heard big trades. Obviously, everybody knows about Giancarlo Stanton to the Yankees. You've got Phillies are picking up big names. You've got all these other teams that are grabbing people, and now Ian Kinsler is now gone onto another team. Well, we got rid of Peralta. That's a bonus because obviously he was just a waste of the space he was taking up because he couldn't pitch at all at this point. So the Royals picked him up. Good for them. Don't let the door hit you on the way out kind of situation on my end. But then I find out we signed Yovani Gallardo. Okay, we all love Yo. Yo was amazing in 2011, and even after that, when he hit his walk-off double and won the game, and there's been many points in the Brewers' time that Yovani Gallardo has made an impact. And yes, he was a good pitcher when he was taken off and traded to Texas, and in Texas he did pretty good too. But last year with Seattle, he was in the bullpen because he was doing so horribly. It was a 5.42 ERA, somewhere in that area. Was only pitching like 1 or 2 innings. He was giving up runs really quickly. So Stearns decides this is a guy we need to bring back to Milwaukee to help our team go forward this year. Yeah, not so much. I mean, I love Yo. I have no problems with him being on the team. He's obviously going to end up in the bullpen. If Stearns thinks he's putting him in to our rotation, then maybe we need to question Stearns, because that would be stupid. We could pick up somebody like Archer, but see, they don't want to spend money on anybody, and they want more back than they're giving. And for some reason, that seems to be the way it's always been. The Brewers want way more than what they're getting from people, and they don't want to give up anything. So at this point, we're running out of time. We need a pitcher. We need some heavy bats. Why haven't they signed Neil Walker yet? Why? You signed Vogt, but not Neil Walker. He had absolutely no impact on our team last year after he was brought over. None, zero, right? So we just let him go too. Then to lowball Swarzak and lose that bullpen arm that actually did help us, because we don't want to pay him a bunch of money, and he basically gives us the middle finger and says, no thanks, I'm going to go somewhere else, and did go somewhere else. So there's another one lost. I mean, what's left? If they don't want to spend the money, what are they going to do? We're going to be in the same boat we were last year. Just not enough to get us there. And yes, they did play well last year. They were awesome at points last year. It was exciting to watch the Brewers play again. And it felt like the team was becoming something that was exciting and interesting and something to be proud of. As fans, we invest a lot of time and money into these people. And when Ryan Braun's taking 4 days off because he's got a back sprain or his knee sprained or his elbow or his little finger, I don't care what it is, that we need somebody that's going to be able to be more consistent than him, and he's getting paid the most money. So I have no faith in Ryan Braun anymore, because whenever it's come time to play, it seems he's either hurt or has to sit out because there's a potential he could get hurt. So maybe he just needs to be a bench warmer. You know, he's getting paid either way, right? And put somebody else in for him that's going to do their job and be successful and do it well. Because right now, Braun is not that guy, and he hasn't been that guy for some time. He's not the face of the franchise anymore. He's the face of the bench in the dugout. That's how I see Brawny. An overly paid guy who sits on a bench. So bring somebody in that's going to make an impact, Stearns. I mean, come on. You're making us sit here again when all these big trades and all this big stuff's happening. And where's the Brewers? Oh, we're worried about some minor leaguers we're going to let go and sign, and these small little tiny things that happen that really aren't going to impact us in any great way right now. What about maybe getting to the playoffs this year? Why not spend some money and get somebody who's going to help achieve that goal? Why does it always have to be, well, this is going to take some time, and we're making good progress, and we weren't where we're supposed to be. We never thought we'd be this far. Okay, quit making excuses for why you're not doing your job and giving this, like, constantly throwing out these little glimmers of hope that things are getting better and we're going to be a better team, when you're not making any changes to make us a better team. So Stearns, my opinion is, get your head out of your ass, do something for this team that you promised you were going to do, and don't make us wait another 5 years for something to happen because you have a timeline you want to stick to. So, and Brawny, maybe it's time to throw in the towel. You can't play more than 130 some games last year, and actually I think it was even less than that, because there was chunks where he missed because something hurt or something pulled. And you know what? After the abuse to your body that happened, what do you think's going to happen? You're not going to be superstar clutch Brawny anymore. You're going to be old man hurting body Brawny because you've done some things to your body you never should have. So, can I play baseball better than any of these guys? Absolutely not. I can't run. I can't hit balls. I can't catch balls. I can't pitch. I can't catch. None of it. I can't play first base. But I'm going to tell you, as a fan, knowing that we're paying these team members millions of dollars to do this job they're so supposedly good at, you kind of have an expectation that they fulfill that part. So anyway, thanks. That was my rant. I guess I'll send you back to not so ranty Eric now. So if you like my rant video more than you like my husband's videos, I want you to hit that like button, because I have something to prove to him that most of us are feeling this way. Make some comments down below and tell me how you really feel, because I have no problem with you complaining about the things that I'm talking about, because obviously it's not just me that thinks this. And so, and keep up and see. I'll be back on a couple times, I'm sure, and have something else to complain and rant about that Stearns does or does not do, or Brawny does or does not do, you name it. I can find something to be angry with them about, because it's pretty easy these days. So hit that like button, follow us, and make some comments. Let us know what you think.